The loss of a king, a great, and another legend, DmX. Let's discuss it right here on the next episode of the Pure Vibes Podcast Show. Greetings, family, and welcome back to another episode of the Pure Vibes Podcast Show with your host, Shaka Heru, aka Defari the Fresh King. And today, I want to celebrate the life and talk about a legend, a king, and another great that we lost, DmX. We're losing too many legends to drugs. DmX for me meant so much to me as a kid growing up. That was a dog lover, a dog rescuer, and it's a person that always found comfort and security in a relationship with having my dogs. Because unlike people that would snake you and be fake and fraudulent and phony, dogs always keep it real. And that's something that DmX discovered and he knew too as well. I always felt a connection with DmX. X had a dark energy that he would express, always fighting with his light. And he was always two sides to X. That's why he created the character Damien. Because we all have a Damien inside of us. X was just one of the most realist, purest artists of our time. Uncut. ODB, same thing, raw, uncut. Prince, Michael Jackson. We're just losing a lot of our great legends. It's easy for people to pass judgment on things that they don't know, they don't understand, or they never been through. Many times DmX has discussed his childhood, his upbringing, and his life, and it was very hard for DmX growing up as a kid, as he expressed many times. Me being a big fan of X growing up, and being a lover of dogs, having friends but still being in my own zone, you know, wanting to do film and theater and acting and these kind of things like that. And my friends were more into the street life and other things, so I kept my two worlds separate. I kept my academics and the things that I wanted to achieve in life separate from what I would talk about, discuss, and do around my friends, because I felt like they would judge me. But one of the things, or one of the loves around me that never judged me, was my dogs. And I always found solace and friendship within my dogs. So when I found DmX as a rapper and his love for his dog and his bond for his dogs and the way that he expressed the companionship that he had for his dogs, I immediately connected with X. Because unlike people that would be fake, fraudulent, and phony, dogs keep it real with you. And they ride with you to the end. I feel like we're losing a lot of our greats to drugs. And it's kind of hard to speak on situations that I myself never had an issue or problem with and try to tell another person how to deal with it. It seemed like DmX been battling with this problem for many, many years, and he been having a strong fight against this addiction problem that he's been having, and he's been doing everything in his power, it seemed, to overcome it. But we don't understand the demons and things that people deal with sometimes, and how hard it is for people to overcome these things. So a lot of times it's easy for us to stand on the sideline and judge. It's sad to see X go, you know, and I just want to give my condolences and send my love to his family. I want to know though, I don't even know if this is something that I should be questioning or really asking, but I still want to know where X got the drugs from. Who gave X the drugs? Because if there's somebody out there that actually sold X these drugs or gave X these drugs, I think that falls under third-degree manslaughter. For people to see that X have a problem or a drug problem and to still give him drugs or to still encourage his behavior and not stand by him, ride with him, and make sure that he doesn't get involved with that, is really not his friends at all. And those people or that person should be prosecuted as well. Or should they? Should we prosecute a person because they're enabling a person to do what they choose to do? I think it's a lack of morals. But if a person chooses to live their life the way they want to live their life and do what they want to do with their life, they should be free to do that as well. So it's one of those situations. It's a very sticky situation. Whatever issues and demons we're dealing with, we need to try to find healthier ways of dealing with these situations and these problems so that we don't get into things that will end our life. X is always going to be loved and X is always going to be remembered because he left us his art and his music to live by forever. Everything that X did will outlive his fleshly life. It's really hard to see a man like X go after all these struggles that he'd been through and all the journeys and obstacles that he'd been through to finally make it to success and end this way. And it seems like something about success can become an excess. People achieve these goals and become successful, and then they start doing things excessively. I just want to wish X family the best, love, peace, prosperity, and that they all stay strong going through this and this time. And his 17 kids hold their heads up and remember their dad for the great accomplishments that he did. X will always hold a place in my heart because X understood the companionship and the bond between a man and his dog. When everybody else around you judge you, X understood what it was to have the dogs around for unconditional love. And that was something that I always connected to with X. And his rawness in his music was impeccable. So X, you will always be missed. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't want to be too long-winded with this or stay too long, you know what I mean? Like, I really feel some type of way about X passing. We lost a lot of celebrities and we lost a lot of greats in the last few years, but losing X has really been a hard one because, like I said, X really played a big role in my life at a certain time in my life as a kid growing up. When I was going through my own struggles and my own things, X music was playing. His influence and his energy was there to show me that there was somebody that felt the same way that I felt or had the same outlook on life that I had. So I just want to send my love and blessings to X family. And if somebody gave X these drugs, knowing that X have a problem with addiction, should this person be prosecuted as well? Leave your comments and let me know about it. This has been another episode of the Pure Vibes Podcast Show with your host Shaka Heru, aka the Fire the Fresh King, saying peace, love, and prosperity. Until next time.